I don't mean this in a bad way. When I first saw Nadia, I thought she was actually a man. I think she fucking has had a sex change, to be honest.
Day 11, 10:16 a.m. Most of the housemates are in the garden. Today the group will nominate for the first time. What the housemates don't know is that Big Brother will stage a fake eviction on Friday. 2 housemates will leave the house but will move into a Big Brother bedsit where they'll work for Big Brother.
Close to the edge.
Too much this one.
I'm going to try to make dinner today.
I want to go home.
Lovely.
Last night, Stuart and Michelle slept in separate beds. Stuart climbed into bed with Michelle 18 minutes ago.
I feel safe when I've got warmed up.
Safe from what?
I don't know.
Safe from Big Brother or disturbance?
You drive me crazy.
Sorry guys, I'm staying here, yeah?
It's alright, man. I'm just catching...
He's not going to have your loving session later.
Just having a cuddle?
Yeah.
Honestly, we're just having a cuddle.
Ah, fucking hell. The slick man is back. Oh.
Do, 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 do. You got the best of me, doing what you do now. Up in the VIP, doing what you do now. Going about to party, everything you want. Take to the bar with your pretty eyes off. Let's go for alcohol.
11:55 a.m. Yesterday, Big Brother set the housemates their first weekly task and turned the kitchen into a 24-hour fast food restaurant. When the telephone rings, the housemates must memorise the order, prepare the food and deliver it to the diary room within 30 minutes.
And oh my God!
Marco, Ahmed and Nadia are taking their turn in the kitchen.
Wash your hands and put on blue gloves.
Yeah. Big Bro, food to go. May I take your order, please?
Big Brother would like to order the following food.
Following food.
5 chicken burgers.
5 chicken burgers.
3 veggie burgers.
3 veggie burgers.
1 pepperoni pizza.
1 pepperoni pizza.
5 beef burgers.
5 beef burgers. What?
So
Big Brother expects delivery
again.
within 30 minutes.
Would you like fries with that?
No.
Thank you. Bye.
So how
bastards!
How many?
It was 5 beef burgers, 5 chicken burgers,
And 3 3 veggie burgers and 1
3
pepperoni
veggie burgers,
pizza.
and 1 pepperoni pizza.
So 5 beef burgers, 5 chicken burgers.
Oh,
3
darling.
beef
Oh, my God,
veggie, and
darling.
The room is
Oh,
open.
They were waiting for me to come on. So out.
Do you want any help?
So we need this one. I'm doing the beef burgers.
It's just plain.
Sorry, guys.
Ahmed, what was it?
5 beef burgers.
5 chicken burgers, 3
5
veggie
chicken
burgers,
burgers and 3.
and a pepperoni pizza,
Okay.
which might have to go on straight away.
Who's doing what? Ahmed, what are you doing?
And 10 burgers, 5 chicken and 5 beef.
Okay.
And the veggie burgers can't be cooked with those.
Were they veggie burgers?
Yeah,
There's
3.
3 veggie
They're
burgers.
cooked separately, aren't
Yeah, and Nasser's just gone in to get those.
they? Oh, cool.
And then I'll come give you hand-getting boxes and stuff.
Yes.
burgers do you have? Are they veg or meat burgers? Those are veggie ones.
This one?
Darling,
Yeah,
it's
those
not
are
veggie
Okay.
ones, isn't it?
Where is it? And there's not
Have a
written
look at the
there.
menu and see what needs to go on it as
Yeah.
well.
But that's,
Okay,
we need
you keep-
3 with these.
Yeah, 3. Take it back.
So 3. How do we do the...
You must preheat it.
Right, darling. What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm going to make the best pizza of all time ever.
Excellent.
Are you guys okay? Or do you want any help? Or you just...
Oh, I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
This time.
Just shout. If you need any help. Ahmed, do you need to put blue gloves on?
Sorry?
Do you need to put blue gloves on?
I washed them.
Okay.
Yeah, because with that one you cannot walk. They are not good. This is for the rubbish. You know,
just
not
put
for
it
the
in.
food.
Just
Food
put it in,
ones should be,
darling.
you know,
It's all right.
tidy or the very one.
Yeah, it's hot.
Okay then.
I'll just put it in there like that then.
Yeah, I think
Yeah?
so.
I'm timing it for 8 minutes, okay, for my thing.
Okay.
So add this for the beef.
No, that's the chicken.
That's for the chickens, and these are for the beef.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ahmed was looking for a prong or something. I was like, check in the drawer. He's like, yesterday there was one here. No, there is not. I was like, check in the drawer. For fuck's sake. Something so fucking useless. I was like, I don't know where it is, Ahmed. Leave me alone, I want to go.
But the thing is, he got all the veggie burgers out as beef burgers, and if you read the front of the box, it says...
Was he going to put
beef
6 veggie burgers?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, come on, please, yeah. I wonder if I can fail this task. He really lost to ground.
He's like, Ahmed, put blue gloves on. He's like, no, they are not hygienic. And I was like, put them on.
Yeah, I'm really like...
I was just panicking because I thought if we really are meant to have them on.
Yeah, well, we are supposed to have them on. Every fast food place has got to have them on.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Oh, well, it looks like we'll be failing this one.
Okay, honey.
Here I come! Oh, darling, bloody hell.
What?
That was wicked. Oh. Hi, Big Brother.
Please place Big Brother's order on the chair.
Oh, Big Brother, you must have been bloody hungry. It's a big order there. Okay, darling, is that okay?
Thank you, Marco.
Bye.
(3:03 p.m).
Oh, I did loads of cleaning today. I washed some dishes.
Okay, then it's competition. Let others decide it.
Jason, Stuart and Victor are in the bedroom. Victor is talking about the argument he had with Emma last night.
In a way, I'm glad it kind of happened. Like, it's just, you know, it has been coming with her as well. Like, I've been trying to give her chances to just chill out. Some of the things she says, yeah, at times, like, you think to yourself, what are you talking about? She doesn't think before she speaks, like,
that's it.
Quite clearly.
No, that's the way she is. Whatever fucking comes into her head, man.
Oof, exactly.
There's no thought.
I mean, probably the only women I could probably argue with in here would be like Vanessa and Nadia. You know, the ones who might just stand their ground and be like, ah.
Yeah, give it as good as it gets.
Just give it back kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
Especially Nadia looks like she's got a bit of a stiff jaw, like for an argument.
When she had the hose that she was shouting at everyone, that was
fucking hell, I'm not fucking digging arguing with her, man, to be honest. Fuck's sake. I don't mean this in a bad way. When I first saw Nadia, I thought she was actually a man.
You're the second person that said that. Yeah. Michelle said that.
I think she fucking has had a sex change, to be honest.
Nah. she's got too much style, like.
You think so?
Yeah, she's got too much style, like. It's something, yeah.
Well, mate, I've seen fucking guys having that sort of style.
Really?
Yeah.
I just saw the strong jawline. I was like, hack jaw.
Yeah, I thought I could take a couple of fucking punches.
Where'd you get
You know the old Desperate Dan jaw, the cartoon, the comic. Remember Desperate Dan?
I remember this.
Yeah, the big cow pies, the horns coming out the pies.
The pies, yeah. Hack jaw, that's what I thought. But then I got to know her and I thought, yeah,
she's too stylish.
I think her time would be better spent in 4 years of night school relearning her alphabets again, because she may well be the stupidest person on the face of this earth.
(3:17 p.m).
Do the edging. Why then?
Why?
This is Big Brother. This week's nominations will be taking place in 50 minutes' time.
Oh.
Oh well, we knew it was coming.
50.
It's a bit suntan.
Oh, pantyhose.
How do you know this?
So you just said
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Don't think about it. Once you are there.
Just think like which two people would you least like to spend any more time with, or don't know.
Just, I might be wrong, but in my opinion, you are one of the favorites.
No. I don't think I am. Not after them 3 arguments, I don't think I
Yeah,
am.
but it's not about inside, it's also about outside.
Are you worried about the nominations?
no. I knew that we'd have to do nominations from like the first day. I'm worried about the outcome. But I think the nominating is just easy because you just got to go in there and just say your name. It's easy.
Do you know who you're nominating?
No, I still haven't decided.
Right.
Do you know yours?
Yep, but then I'm going to be, it's going to be a toughie next week, put it that way.
Yeah.
It's 28 degrees in the Big Brother garden.
Oh, nice ice cold beer though. Oh. Got a nice big glass of white wine. Really crisp white. Ice cold, yeah.
With maybe some soda in it.
Red wine.
Oh, I can't drink red wine when it's so hot.
I can drink. Oh well, gin and tonic actually maybe.
Oh yeah, gin and tonic.
Nice gin and tonic.
This year, Big Brother has fitted a sprinkler system into the garden that can be turned on at any time.
Oh my god!
What was that?
Someone's like.
No! That's fantastic! My clothes! Take my clothes!
What's going on?
Someone's spraying a hose pipe over the wall.
Bastard!
It's on the wall.
The
What is the purpose of that, though?
To bitch up our sunning sessions.
They are so twisted. I fucking love it.
You twisted
Well,
big
this is
brother,
how to wash.
you.
4:22 p.m. Big Brother has gathered the group on the sofas ready to nominate.
Get this shit on. Pick off a few suckers, you know? Fucking pick them off. Holla!
Each housemate will be called into the diary room to nominate 2 people for eviction. The housemates are unaware that this week the 3 or more housemates with the most nominations will face a public vote to decide who works for Big Brother.
Nominations.
Nominations.
Oh my god, yeah.
Nominations.
This is Big Brother. Would Ahmed come to the diary room?
Oh, begin!
Good luck, man.
Are you alright, Emma? Do you understand everything, chicken?
So you only have to give one reason for it.
Right, each person, but you have to give 2 people, okay?
Ahmed, please could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Marco. There was a political discussion between Kitten and the group. When I intervened he went personal on me, just saying that I have no right to discuss anything about our country or the government or anything. He thinks that he has more rights than me, that he's superior. And that's really sad in 2004. The second nomination is more confusing, it's Emma. When I did have a row with Marco, she intervened in his favor, and underlining that I have less rights than her or than Marco. Once you see that someone thinks that it's he or she is superior than you, then there cannot be any trust or any relationship. So that's it.
How was it, man? Shit, that is the scariest thing ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is Big Brother. Would Daniel come to the diary room?
Awesome.
Good.
Advice, that.
Hello, man.
I think it has to be Ahmed, really. He's already said that he's had enough and he wants to go anyway. He's every inch the loner. He's spending a lot of time on his own, and he's not really part of the group. And sometimes it's difficult to include him. It's hard work, in a way. It is hard work, making conversation or, making sure that he's not left out.
Now could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Yeah, my second nomination is for Michelle. She's got a hidden agenda, I think. There is more to that girl, and she's not giving us it. And she's not a team player. And that's affecting me, because I am a team player. Nobody is that nice all the time. Nobody.
Seems like you're in there a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ironically, the one thing that we had the most time to prepare for, yet are all least prepared.
I want to die. Oh, Dan. It's terrible.
Emma is next to nominate.
Good luck, mate.
Good luck. Chicken, don't worry about it.
I'm going to vote vote Victor because of the way he talked to me last night and the way he was shouting at me. I know it takes two to tango and everything, but I know I didn't cause that situation last night. And I walked in and I did say sorry, and then he started shouting at me. And obviously it scared me, and I thought, no.
Now could you give the name of your second nomination?
I think it's going to have to be Dan. He's a great person, but there was one situation and they said she's not as stupid as she makes out to be, and that kind of upset me. And it was as if he thinks I'm asking questions to, I don't know, to be stupid.
Oh my word. Don't like that. Don't like it.
So far, Ahmed, Daniel, Emma, Marco, Michelle and Victor all have one nomination each.
What's filmed in this?
Jason is next to the diary room.
Okay, my first nomination is Marco, because he makes the most annoying seal sounds I've ever heard.
Could you describe this sound?
No. I'm sure you've heard what noise a seal makes. I ain't doing a seal noise, no. I couldn't do it anyway. My voice isn't that way inclined. My second nomination is Emma, because she shows a complete lack of respect for the rest of the housemates when she goes to the toilet. She just bursts into the toilet, never doesn't knock, and she's caught far too many people with their trousers down. She thinks it's fun. She doesn't. She's not deeply sorry about things, doing that. So that's really, bugs me about her.
I used to like Barry Norman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve will have a look.
This is Big Brother. Would Marco come to the diary room?
Oh, Marco! Have it, Marky boy.
Have it. Oh. Okay, Big Brother. My first nomination is going to be Jason. I sometimes feel that when we're trying to have a laugh and trying to have fun, he kind of looks down on me a little bit. And it's like, well, I come on Big Brother just to have fun. I mean, if I wanted to, cook all day, I'd have gone on Ready Steady Cook. When he said, it was something like, I hope you're not shouting at me, Marco, because I really wouldn't like that. It was just his tone of voice when he said it that made me feel a little bit threatened. My second nomination is going to be Ahmed. I do feel that Ahmed has been isolating himself away from the group. I would like Ahmed to leave because there are other people who would probably appreciate another week in this house more than Ahmed would.
Ahmed, Emma and Marco now have 2 nominations each. Victor, Jason, Daniel and Michelle have 1 nomination each. Michelle is next to the diary room.
Right, for my first nomination, I would like to nominate Ahmed. It always seems like whatever's happening, he's always sitting by himself. He's walking in the garden by himself. He goes to bed before everybody else. Someone like him, I've got nothing in common with at all. So even when he speaks to me, I feel uncomfortable because I think, what on earth am I going to say to this person? I really just don't have a clue what to say to him. For my second nomination, I would like to nominate Jason. I feel that when I speak to him, I feel as though I've got to watch what I'm saying. And it's like, does he want an argument with somebody, or is he perhaps trying to have an argument so it's a bit of drama? And I feel as though I've got to be very careful about I've got to think about what I'm going to say before I say it. He probably doesn't necessarily take offence. It's just his mannerisms to me feels as though he's on the defence straight away.
Yeah, Nadia, and then
This is Big Brother. Would Nadia come to the diary room?
Good luck, chicken.
Go on, baby.
You know, it's...
I'm going to nominate Ahmed because I kind of feel like for him in the sense where he's feeling a little bit too isolated from us. Maybe just me and my personal view. There is a gap in between us, and for that reason, yeah. The second one is Dan, on the simple basis that I think he's holding back in what he really is. It makes me believe that he's not being natural. I think like almost fake. That's probably the word that I should be using there.
Ahmed has 4 nominations. Emma, Daniel, Jason and Marco have 2 nominations each. Shell is next.
I'm just starting to feel restless.
The first person I want to nominate is Ahmed. I get quite frustrated with him at times. For a 44-year-old gentleman, I think his comment about someone coming in to do the washing and cleaning up for him, as a female, I feel kind of annoyed by it because I think it's a very sort of misogynistic way to behave. My second nomination is Michelle. If there was one person in the group that is perhaps causing a segregation, making the group kind of part 2 ways, I think it was Michelle. I really felt like Michelle kind of, I don't know, shepherded just a certain amount of people off, so there could be kind of, I don't know, her group, and I felt also that, I don't know, I think she has a real problem with Ness. I think there's maybe sort of some mistrust by Michelle of Ness, because Ness is very, open, extremely good looking, she's a hit with most of the chaps in here, so I just feel that it just causes some kind of conflict that I just wish wasn't there.
Ahmed has 5 votes and will definitely face the public vote.
Holy moly.
This is Big Brother. Would Stuart come to the diary room?
Flipping heck.
My first nomination is for Ahmed, and that is because I feel we've been given one of the most fantastic opportunities ever that literally is, I mean, it's a cliche, but once in a lifetime. I just can't relate to not enjoying the experience.
Now could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
The person I'm nominating is Vanessa. On Saturday I had a conflict with both Dan and Vanessa about the food fight situation. I've had no other conflicts with anyone yet, and although I wasn't in the wrong, that's the only conflict that I've had so far, and so it just made me feel, all right, we're on opposite sides of the fence here.
Finally.
With 2 housemates left to nominate, Ahmed has 6 nominations. Daniel, Emma, Jason, Marco and Michelle have 2 nominations each.
This is Big Brother. Would Vanessa come to the diary room?
Good luck. Give them hell, Vanessa.
My first nomination will be probably Ahmed. I know, sometimes I just can't trust him in the kitchen and stuff. I don't think he's very domesticated. And like today, he was gonna cook veggie burgers, and they were supposed to be beef burgers, and you just know that you should be there on his shoulder watching every single move just in case it all goes wrong. And I think he sort of thinks women should sort of run around and do things in the kitchen whilst, the man, he just sits and sort of watches out and stuff. So that irritates me. The second nomination will be Michelle. Just for the fact that I don't like her rolling eyes. She rolls her eyes whenever anybody does something. And I don't think she particularly likes me either. I think she thought I was a possible threat to her and Stuart, which I'm not at all, because I'm not interested in a 20-year-old. And I don't feel comfortable with her, and I don't really trust her.
Yeah, I straightened it. That was quite quick.
Why'd you get the piss taken out of you for having curly hair?
I don't know.
The final housemate to nominate is Victor.
My first nomination is Emma. I think her time would be better spent in 4 years of night school relearning her alphabets again, because she may well be the stupidest person on the face of this earth. Yesterday she came and had an argument which was her fault, came at me like some kind of bandolero, do you know what I'm saying? And, you know, if this was us on the street, she wouldn't be bringing it to me like that, because she'll get hotted up, and she knows it. Just like she got hotted up yesterday. You don't want beef with me, man. Simple as that.
Now could you give the name of your second nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
This one's slightly tougher. Nadia, a.k.a. Hack Jaw Jim Duggan, a.k.a. Mrs. Jimmy Hill Jaw, a.k.a. Sink the fucking Titanic with my jaw. And plus she's part of Marco's Harem, which is like the biggest group in the house, 4 of them. So let's start busting up some people. Let's start picking a few of these fucking suckers off. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, she's expendable kind of thing, you know? It's like, also, like, sometimes the language barrier thing comes into play. Like, sometimes when she talks, I feel like I have to get on the blower to Kofi Annan and get him to bring down one of his UN interpreters to translate what the fuck she's saying to me, do you know what I'm saying?
Shell and Stuart were the only housemates not to receive any nominations. Ahmed has 7 nominations. Emma and Michelle have 3 nominations each. All 3 will face a public vote on Friday to decide who moves into the Big Brother bedsit.
That's it.
Well done, my man. That was short and sweet, straight to the point.
That's the way it's got to be, bro.
Slick man doesn't mess, does he?
Nah, man.
You got one?
Try to waste my time in there with questions.
Would you like fries with that at all?
No.
Forgotten everything.
(8:54 p.m). 3 hours ago, housemates nominated for the first time. Ahmed, Emma and Michelle will face a public vote to decide which 2 housemates will move to a secret bedsit and work for Big Brother. The 2 housemates that live in the bedsit will be exempt from next week's nominations.
Have you perked up now, Ahmed? Are you happy now?
Yeah, I'm happy now.
Good.
What are you so happy about?
Sunny day it was today.
Monday?
No, sunny day.
Ah.
Maybe that.
Today is not Sunday, it's Monday.
Sunny day.
Oh,
Sunny.
we have...
And this song got me now.
You like that song?
Oh, I'm all
Really
wet. Ah. Oh, it's all wet, my pants. And I like it better.
You know, maybe it's also I have prepared mentally, okay, that I'm going home. I'm prepared mentally that I'm going home. So I'm not afraid of the eviction. That's also the reason I'm happy, you know, because otherwise it takes you too much. You know?
Oh, yeah, if you're going to be dwelling about it, it's gonna be worse. Okay.
Yeah.
So, if they call my name, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm prepared. I'm really prepared about that.
Oh, that comic is going bigger and bigger.
In a milkshake.
Michelle and Emma are now on shift and have just successfully completed their 3rd food order of the day.
Get your hot dog, all kinds of shapes and forms, long, small, fat, thin. Get the hot dogs, thin ones, fat ones, long ones, hairy ones.
Please place Big Brother's order on the chair.
Yeah, juicy ones if you want. Salty ones. Bye. Eat your hot dogs. Enjoy. Oh, no! Oh, help! Help!
Big bro, food to go, may I take your order, please?
Victor!
Big bro, food to go, may I take your order, please?
This is Big Brother. Big Brother would like to order the following food. 10 hot dogs, 5 with ketchup, 5 with onions. 2 margarita pizzas with mushrooms. 2 margarita pizzas with ham and pineapple. 3 veggie burgers.
Would you like fries with that at all?
No. Big Brother expects this delivery within 30 minutes.
Forgotten everything.
Oh, sugar.
5 hot dogs. 2 margarita pizzas.
5 hot dogs? What is it?
I've forgotten everything. I've literally forgotten everything.
Oh, ring back, please.
The delivery arrived with 1 veggie burger missing, 2 pizzas missing, and of the 2 pizzas that were delivered, 1 had the wrong ingredients. This is the housemate's first failure. Housemates are allowed to deliver 3 incomplete or late orders. Any more than this and they'll fail the task. 1:39 a.m. Emma is going to bed. Ahmed has been in bed for 3 hours and 50 minutes. Stuart, Michelle and Victor are on the sofas.
It's when you start to get paranoid though and thinking like people have nominated you and stuff like that. And
You're paranoid?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, earlier on I was thinking, nah, I don't know, man. Especially after yesterday's argument, I thought, But it's like, you can't, shit happens, man. If it's meant to be, it'll be. You think the knives are out for you?
I don't know if they're out for me, but...
I can't see you being up for nomination.
Do you think?
Nah, not this early in the stage. How will you feel if the 2 people you nominated are up for eviction?
How what?
How will you feel if the 2 people you nominated are up for eviction on Friday?
I don't know, really. It's part of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who moves? You decide. To vote for Ahmed, call 090 1121 To vote for Emma, call 090 1121 Or to vote for Michelle, call 090 1121 Or text the name of the housemate you want to move to 84444.